But originally, 26 years ago, the definition was very, very simple. Anti-Semitism is the hatred of the Jews characterized by thoughts, words, or deeds against them. Thoughts, words, or deeds against them. And then I realized, I can't tell you exactly if it was a year later, 3 years later, but as it progressed, I realized it's not just the Jews. It's definitely the Jews and Israel, not just the Jews in the diaspora, but it's also anything connected to Israel. So I had to add, so I said it was anti-Semitism and hatred of the Jews or Israel, characterized by thoughts, words, or deeds against them. And then it became evident to me down the road that hatred was very irrational. There are people who hate the Jews who've never met one.
Yeah.
And so I thought, okay, I have to make sure people understand that this hatred of the Jew is completely irrational. It makes no sense at all. It's not based on truth. It's not based on fact. It's not based on anything but something else. And so I added anti-Semitism as the irrational hatred of Jews or Israel. And then I realized, here's another aspect that I need to also make clear. It is irrational because it's satanic. And that brings the biblical connection to the definition. So it's anti-Semitism as the irrational and satanic hatred of the Jews in Israel, characterized blah, 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 blah.